Wait. Pause this video, scroll down, and subscribe. Hey bro chicas, welcome back to another video. Today I have for you my April favorites. April? Just turned May. Yes, April favorites. And it's actually going to kind of be like current favorites because I haven't done a favorites video in a long time. So this is just stuff that I've been liking more in the recent past months. So I have nothing in particular order. I just have my makeup in front of me. I'm just going to start grabbing stuff and start talking about it. You guys knew this was going to be in my favorites because this is the only foundation I ever use now, and it's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. Literally my most favorite foundation. It never ever fails me. It's the best foundation I've ever come across in my entire life. The reason I don't feel the need to buy or try any more new foundations is because this does everything that I wanted to do. So I'm just like, if it's not broke, don't break it. Like, why do I have to go look or try other foundations? This is the one I want. I did try a couple Maybelline ones, like newer ones. I went back and I used my old Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I used my Maybelline Fit Me. I used my L'Oreal Pro Matte foundation just to like, so I could see if I still liked them. But no, I'm sorry, I don't. And I know that this is expensive. It's $42. But I love it. This is the foundation I love. It is a 24-hour wear makeup, and I have worn this for 24 hours. Refer to my Friday the 13th vlog. I'll put it up here for you. I literally wore it for 2 days straight, and it still looked good. I just needed to blot a tiny bit. But for the most part, this combats, like, it holds back my oils. It's a matte finish. It's long wearing. It's full coverage. It's humidity resistant, transfer resistant. It's just life proof and it's amazing. And if you haven't tried it, feel free to go to a department store that has Estee Lauder because they will give you a 10-day supply. They will give you a sample to try it. Girl, you need to try it. But I do believe in trying before you buy it because it is $42. If you have dry skin, you'll have to hydrate your face a lot before you use it, but I mostly suggest that for oily to combo skin. Now, just a little disclaimer, I'm gonna be talking fast because I do have to leave for work soon, so I have a lot of products to run through, so pardon me if I'm talking really fast and not going too much into detail about every product. The next product I have to show you is a concealer by NYX. It's the full coverage concealer, and this is the one in the pot. I have mine in the shade beige, and I absolutely love this. Okay, this is actually from my freelance kit, and I stopped freelancing when I had worked at Estee Lauder, and I haven't picked it up since, and I started using some of the stuff from my kit. I know I'm not supposed to, but I love this concealer. I use it every single day to clean up my brows. It's just the best concealer ever to clean up your brows. Like, it's the only one that I want to use, and I use like a flat small concealer brush with it, and I just can't get enough of it. It's the consistency, the texture of it is like perfect for cleaning up your brows, because I used to use like a liquid concealer like this, and I just felt like it would slip and slide everywhere, and this, like, because it's thick but it's also creamy, it glides nicely and it stays put and it's full coverage, and it's not like a messy consistency, if that makes sense. I don't know, but this is my most favorite concealer to clean up my brows. Cannot live without it now. Speaking of concealer, of course, this was gonna be in my favorites, the Tarte Shape Tape. I finally got it, I wanna say a month or two ago, maybe 2 months, probably 2 months. And this is the shade Light Neutral. This shade is a tad light for me, so sometimes I mix it with a darker concealer. So I would probably get light medium for the summertime, but I really love this concealer because it's full coverage. It actually reminds me, like, if Double Wear was a concealer, this would be the concealer. Like, they have the same, what do you call it? I don't know, like they both have that full coverageness, but the blendability and the long wear, like the longevity, you know? So I love this product, and I do have the Double Wear concealer, which I like. I'm actually wearing it today. But I don't know, I just feel like this one's more of a matte formula, and I really like a matte formula, especially for the summer, like the hot weather coming up and humidity. So I personally would always reach for this one, and I'm using this one because I don't want to run out of this one for vacation, if that makes any sense. But sometimes I mix the two, but this is just not as matte of a formula as this one, and I feel that this one is a little bit more full coverage. I love this. I love this concealer. Love it, love it, love it. The only problem that I find with it is that when you pull it out, sometimes like a drop of concealer will get on my shirt or something. So you have to like be careful when you open it. I think the product like gathers a lot around the rim, which is kind of sucky. But other than that, I love, love, love this concealer. This bronzer, I've probably already mentioned it before. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in a favorites video, but this is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Give Me Sun, and I absolutely love this bronzer. I can't believe I haven't hit pan yet, but I've used so much of it. It's such a beautiful warm bronzer, and if you know me, you know that I like those warm terracotta colors. I don't really like the ashy cool tone colors. Really, really like this. It actually reminds me of the NYC Sunny bronzer that I used to use. It was like $2.79, and then they discontinued that brand, so you can't find it in the drugstore. I don't know if you can find it online. I haven't checked, but even though this is expensive, can't talk today, I really, really, really love the formula of this. It's so blendable, and I love the color. It's exactly like it says. It gives you sun. It just gives you this sun-kissed look on the skin, and I'm obsessed with it. I'm wearing it today. I wear it every day because I love this bronzer. I love the tones of it. Everything about it, you gotta try it. And for highlight, I have been using nonstop this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. This is a newer shade in the drugstore. I picked this up, I wanna say 3 months ago. I was like, ooh, that's a new one, because I have the Precious Petals. You can see that the Precious Petals is a little darker, it's a little peachier, and this one's more of like an iridescent pink. It's really pretty. I'm wearing it today. And every single time that I wear this, I get compliments. Like, look at how pigmented it is. One swatch. That's literally one swatch. So it's a really beautiful, icy, like kind of iridescent pink, very pigmented, very creamy, and literally every time that I wear this highlighter, I get compliments. So like I said, I'm wearing it today. It's like my favorite, it's my go-to. Usually I use the gold highlighters, and lately I've just been gravitating towards this one. I like the way that it looks with my mauve lips. Like I always do like mauve tones, and I just feel like this looks like better with it than the gold. So this is what I've been using for the past like 3 months. The primer that I've been using is the NYX Angel Veil Primer, and I know that you guys have probably heard a lot about this if you watch my videos consistently, but I still wanted to mention it because it is my favorite primer, hands down, from the drugstore. I don't have high-end primers, but I've had like deluxe sizes of them, and one that I would love to have one day, I just can't muster up the money or the balls to buy it, honestly, is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. It's a fantastic primer. I got a deluxe size sample, and it's so amazing, like so amazing, because one of my biggest issues is pores and also oils, and it literally helps you with the oils and it helps you with the pores, and that's kind of hard to come by. But my runner-up primer is definitely the NYX Angel Veil, and this is like $12, but it's totally worth it. You can go buy a bunch of other primers, and they're just like, ugh, like the Maybelline Baby Skin I used to use, but I just don't feel like it does anything for me. Like, does it minimize pores? Maybe like a teeny bit, like maybe like 10%, but this minimizes pores. This holds back my oils. I even put this all over my face and then take some and put it here where my creases are, and it actually helps my concealer not crease. I have so many women, so many of my friends ask me, what primer do you use, or how do you get your concealer not to crease, and what do you use as your base? This is it. This has literally changed the game for me. This was actually in my freelance kit too. It worked really well on my clients, and then since I stopped freelancing, I started using it because it looks so good on them, and it just works so amazingly, especially if you have combo skin. If you have dry skin, I do not recommend this because my cousin used it. She has dry skin and it started balling up underneath her foundation. So this I would only suggest for combo to oily skin. Stick with it in the T-zone. There's no need to put it on the outside. But I really, really love this primer. It's really, really great, and it's definitely worth it. Something else I've been going through like wowra is this MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray, the infamous Fix Plus. I'm almost done. I'm like savoring it. I don't want it to be over because these things are expensive, y'all. But you know, I have a lot of MAC stuff only because I did get a discount when I was working for Dillard's. That's why I have them. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have them. But I really love this spray, especially when I'm feeling dry. I like spraying it on my brush to make shimmers pop. But mostly I like the way it feels on my face. And it smells so good. And the only thing I recommend to you guys, which can be a problem, is sometimes you get these little droplets. Take your sponge and just do this with it, because that's one thing I've learned about the Fix Plus is like, if it leaves little droplets on you, it'll ruin your foundation. So there's a little pro tip for you. But I absolutely love this, and I can't believe I'm almost out. And I definitely would repurchase this, and I've been using it non-stop because even though I get oily in the T-zone like later in the day, as soon as I apply my makeup, I always feel very dry, and like that just makes me feel so refreshed. And I do have a blush favorite. I feel like I never really care about blush. It's never like a favorite thing. But I got this with my Estee Lauder gratis, and this is an Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy blush, and this is in the shade Brazen Bronze, and I absolutely love this blush because normally I don't really care to wear blush. Sometimes I will just put bronzer on my cheeks because I just don't want to look pinky or whatever. But this blush has changed the game for me. I absolutely love it. Like, it's just such a natural flush of color. It looks like peach or apricot, but it also kind of looks like a bronzer. Like, when I first saw it in the pan, to me, it looked like a bronzer. But then when you look at it in the light, it kind of looks more peachy. And when you put it on the skin, it just looks like peachy bronze. It is just so pretty. I really like it on my skin tone personally, and it kind of reminds me of the Luminoso blush by Milani, but a tad more bronzy. This does have a smidge of shimmer in it, but I like that personally. Here's what it looks like swatched. You can see it's like a bronzy peach. It is just so gorgeous because I'm not a pink blush person. I do not like pink blush, but this makes you kind of look like you maybe had a little bit of a sunburn and you put some bronzer on it. I don't know. It's so pretty, and the formula is really nice. This is one of the things I really do like from Estee Lauder is their blushes, and the packaging is just gorgeous. And like, look at this huge mirror you get. Like, love it. And lip products I'm really excited to talk about. This is more stuff from my Estee Lauder gratis haul, which I know Estee Lauder is expensive, you guys, but I'm only suggesting the things that I really think are worth it. Not everything is worth it from them, trust me, but their blushes I love. The foundation is a must. Like, if there's anything you buy from Estee Lauder, it's foundation. And also, this is not sponsored, and I don't even work for Estee Lauder anymore, just so you know. I'm just telling you that I love these products. And so really the foundation, this blush, and these lip liners are really the only things that I would ever spend money on at Estee Lauder. Everything else is for the birds, honestly. No need. But their lip liners are very good. They're very creamy, and they also last a really long time on the lips. I have two shades. One is in the shade Brick, and the other one is in the shade Mocha, and I've been wearing these all month non-stop. I just changed them out. Today I'm wearing the shade Mocha, and I'm wearing the Nicki Minaj MAC collab lipstick in the shade Nicki's Nude over top. So I don't know if you guys know that I love to do what I call a cholombre, a low-key chola lip. It's like an ombre lip, but I call it a low-key chola lip or cholombre. It's my obsession, where I put a darker lip liner and then on the outside and then a lighter lip color in the middle. And it's just my favorite way to wear a lip, and I get a lot of compliments on it actually. I'll actually put up here my tutorial. I made a tutorial on how to do lips like this. So here's the shade Mocha. It looks brown on camera, but it's really not. It's more like a, I want to say like a raisin with a little bit of shimmer. And Brick is so gorgeous. I have an Instagram picture of me wearing this with this liquid cat suit in Rebel Rose. This is so pretty. It's like a brown, I want to say like a brown red, but it's so pretty, you guys. And once you let these set, like once they fully set and dry, you can rub them and rub and rub them. They don't go anywhere. One time at work, I was swatching them and I went to go wash my hands like, I don't know, 20 minutes later, and it wouldn't come off. And then later on in the night, like an hour later, I went to the bathroom again and I washed my hands and it still wouldn't come off. And I was like, yes, you know, some people might not be into that, but I'm into the long wear everything. Like I want it to last at least 12 hours or else like I don't want to buy it. Like why? I like long wearing makeup. Whenever I do wear makeup, I usually need it on for a long time. I don't want to have to be reapplying all the time. So that's why I really love these lip liners. Cannot stop using them. And another product that I've been using a lot lately is pretty similar to this. It's just a little more nude, and this is the Tarteist Glossy Lip Paint. This is the shade Hella. I think I got this like 1.5 years ago, but I'm just obsessed with really nude lip glosses and a darker lip liner. I'm obsessed with it. And for a while there, I wasn't touching this. It was just sitting there on my vanity, but now that it's summer again, or like spring and it's about to be summer, this is my favorite kind of lip look to do. It was time to pull out the glosses, so I've been using this a lot. So I think that was it. I think those are all the products that really stand out to me, that are, some of them are relatively new. I don't want to make this video like 30 minutes long, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Let me know if you want to see a different kind of favorites video, like maybe just random lifestyle favorites or food favorites or song favorites. If you're interested in that, leave me a comment below. Be sure to give this a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out and it lets me know which videos you want to see. And don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to click the bell. Stay in the loop, bro chica. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.